Well, it is ridiculously cold outside. I picked probably the coldest day of the year to go get garden supplies for outdoor gardening this year. So remember when I shared with you guys my garden plans and I said I was going to do something unique, a different gardening method with those 2 strawberry beds that I've got out there? Well, I've decided what I'm going to do. So come with us, let's go get some stuff, and I'll share with you why and kind of what I'm thinking.
We may have it all, up the ladder, down the road, different mysteries, full life mixed with tears. We are happy most of the time.
So oh, it's so dark. We need the trailer, but it's got the pig shelter or goat shelter still on it, so we got to go take that off.
It's kind of heavy and it's probably a bit frozen, so
Yeah.
I need a hand with it.
All right. Did I ever tell you guys I really hate the cold?
It is chilly.
Don't like it.
You scare away them fears. Together we know how to be more than our vows. We are happy most of the time, and we get along better than fine. Left and right we braid, through the ups and downs we sway. It's easy either way. Paper kites carrying dynamite. We are in full bloom under the moon. We are happy most of the time, and we get along better than fine. Yes, we are happy most of the time. You and me, we get along better than fine. Left and right we braid, through the ups and downs we sway. It's easy either way.
So for any of you Michigan people, I am probably southwest of Ann Arbor, and we're heading to a gentleman's farm to pick up, wouldn't necessarily claim that it's organic, but it's not sprayed with pesticides or herbicides, straw. So I need straw specifically for 2 reasons for my gardening this year. He doesn't even know about one of them. So Ruth Stout, I shared with you guys in my 2021 garden plan. I'm definitely going back to Ruth Stout for sweet potatoes and potatoes. We love it. It works great. Tried an experiment last year not using direct Ruth Stout method and missed it terribly. Wasn't fun digging potatoes out of the dirt, was it?
No, they grew fine. We got potatoes. We got nice potatoes just like we normally do, but
It's just not fun.
it's so much easier to just peel back the straw and have
Right. Just
wonderful,
clean
potatoes.
Yeah. If you guys don't know a funny story about that, I did a video harvesting potatoes out of my Ruth Stout garden, It was probably back in 2018 or 2019. And somebody actually commented that it was a scam and that I went and bought store-bought potatoes and just laid them under the straw. I'm like, okay, no.
I forgot about that. That was hilarious.
That was so funny. But they literally come out that clean. So, but the other thing that I'm doing, and I'm sure it's going to be too cold when I get home to share too much about it, like unloading the hay and stuff. But Todd's even like asked, do I ever want to do this before? I know I've had viewers comment on it. And the fact is I love Ruth Stout so much that this is kind of just a little bit of a different method. I'm going to try straw bale gardening this year. In those 2 beds, I'm going to use the strawberry beds kind of to hold my bales all together. And I'm going to do some straw bale gardening in there. I think it's going to be a super fun experiment. That's going to give me 4 different growing styles in my garden this year. Standard, traditional, raised beds, my no-till earth beds, Ruth Stout, and now straw bale gardening. So I love being able to bring to you guys all the different ways that you can grow in the space that you have. And the neat thing is I think I'm going to do this over, if it works, I should say, I'm going to do it over several years. And basically at the end of the season, you just break up your straw bales after they've decomposed over the season, and you've got like ready-made compost. So I'll be able to just fill those beds back up naturally, creating my own compost from doing straw bale gardening. So I'm super excited about that. So that's what we're doing. We're going to pick up about 16 bales of rye straw. So we're almost there. See you guys in a bit. Woo. Okay, so this is what they look like. Nice. I think they're about 24 inches probably.
And what did you say? These are rye?
Rye, yeah. And we're just tossing them in the back end of the garden. We'll show you when we're done. But really, if you were doing this properly, you would set them up almost exactly where you want them, because they're going to get very, very heavy over the winter with respect to wanting to use them as straw bale gardens. But I just can't do that because I still have all the strawberries in the bed that I need to clean out. So,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
There's like seeds in it.
I don't care.
Don't care?
Hopefully I don't care.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Look out, here she comes.
It's gonna compost when you charge them, you know.
They sit here for we got another month or so of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. Cause I hope that I'm not sure.
Ah, you got these wedged in there. Left one.
But I know I have to try. Because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks. I watch her when she walks.
Get it, girl. We stopped at it on our way home. We stopped at 2 different Ace Hardwares and a Kroger's looking for canning lids. We found 0.
No. Did get a couple more cases of jars just in case. I told Todd, I said, man, it's hard thinking about not having them available. But
Like, hey, 6 months from now, what are you going to be canning? What kind of jars will you need?
yeah.
You don't know the answer to that question?
All right, let me show you guys. So this whole back we've got lined up. I ended up getting 16 bales in these 2 beds. So you can't really see the front one buried in snow, but they're smaller than my 4x8 beds. They're probably, well, you can see, they're probably like a bale wide and 3 bales long. So I think it's going to be perfect for trying out straw bale gardening. And I think it's going to be great. So wish me luck, guys. And if you're a professional straw bale gardener, leave all your tips down below, because I'm going to be looking you guys up come that time. And I know got to charge them. So I'm excited. I might even stick a few random places around the garden too, because I think this is more than enough to do the potatoes Ruth Stout and do the straw bale.
Sounds good. Are you excited?
Yeah, very much. Want to see how dirty the truck got while we were going? It's disgusting.
It was all like mud and ice, and it all just stuck.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later.